Hello, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for being here. I'm here to do a September reading for any placement in any of the fire signs. So, Leo, Sag, and Aries, you will each have your own reading within this video. Let's get started with Leo. Hi, Leo. Please check out the description box for the disclaimer. It contains, important information, and you're just letting you know that you have free will, final say, and your intuition knows best. Right. These are general, not personal. Not everything will resonate. But if you do find something does, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. I would appreciate it if you'd consider. First card out for you, Leo. They're sticky today. The Water Oracle. This is about your psychic abilities, acting on your visions, and knowing that something is destined. Next, you have... We will pull a few love messages and a few cards regarding your abundance, as well as an animal card and an angel number at the end. Very sticky cards. All right. Oh, you get two, actually. They are so sticky. You have Mermaid. Maybe some of you like mermaids. Be careful what you wish for. And Peer. You decide, the choice is yours. So getting very clear on what it is that really aligns with you. Okay, what aligns with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Lovers come out. All right, Leo. And I do channel messages, so you may hear me say names and that sort of thing. Actually, I was getting two names earlier. I was getting Epstein or Epstein, and then I was also getting Claudia. And right now I'm hearing something about chiffon. I know it's a fabric, but it could also be a name. I'm hearing something about some sort of reaction, like an allergy or some sort of chemical reaction happening, maybe, possibly. What do we have for Leo for September? Remember, the time's fluid. It could already be with you now. It could extend into October. Oh my goodness, this came out in your pre-shuffle, Leo. You have the Sun card. Of course, that is your energy. It is the most optimistic card in the deck. Look at the awareness that comes through with this. This is all about, again, like your own vision, right? And being able to see it clearly and knowing it's the right thing, because the Sun is, again, optimistic, but it's also about, well, it can also involve children. So we don't see it in this card, but this could be a very childlike energy, or it could directly involve a children. There's something about a home as well, a house structure here I'm getting. Maybe some of you are getting good news with regard to that, a child or home life. This could also be, it's very, it's a comforting energy. It's warm, and it's also invigorating. So there could be something here that's really invigorating for you. And you have the King of Cups. And then look at the sky here. Take a look at this card. I love that. It's very angelic when I see that for real, like in the sky. It's sort of like things may seem gray and kind of gloomy, or rainy day sort of thing. And some people view rain as gloomy. And then you have this like cutting through the sky like a knife in butter, and then you have this glow sort of cracking open and appearing, and it could lead to drastic change. It could lead to something very, very much that could really sort of point you in the right direction, and also something that really does make your heart sing, so to speak. The King of Cups, that's sort of a lead by the heart energy, but with the King of Cups, it's not. This can be male energy, or masculine energy, or a male in your life even, who is very, could be very artistic, very intuitive. It's a, very gentle kind of energy. This is water energy, by the way. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be relevant to you in some way. The King of Cups, that's pretty balanced. This is someone who's educated. They may be very calm, and could be a counselor, or some sort of, even a teacher. But I'm seeing something here about realizing your talents. Somebody may be recognizing that as well. It's a steady energy. And it's the kind where it tells you, like, you really can do anything. But it's like you have to believe in yourself, especially because you're Leo, and then you have the Sun coming through. It's like you shining through in new and different ways. And the choice is yours, remember. So, and get very clear on your intentions. Take that time for reflection here in September. Oh, and then you have the Moon. Yeah, so you have the sun and the moon. Interesting. This is, again, it's a period of reflection, possibly. It's Pisces and Cancer energy. Maybe some of you are on the Cancer Leo cusp. But this is about really seeing things for what they are. And, if you have felt that there's been sort of gray areas in your life, this could be with the sun here in particular, really getting, again, that clarity, getting very clear and not feeling, I mean, I'm getting something about feeling like you're on the outskirts of something, like you're not really being fully included or something. So that's only for some of you, of course, as any of these messages are. But what else? This is like, yeah, secrets revealed, but it's facing your fears too, this moon card. So what? Oh, card flipped. And you have the Four of Cups. All right. So the Four of Cups, here we have this again, sort of this um, kind of energy where you're like, let's see what else is on the bottom. The Four of Cups, more water energy, more water here with the moon. So you have all this water here balancing out the sun. And then you have the moon and the sun balancing each other out. So there's a lot of, you could, again, this could be a choice that's needing to happen. But you have the Hanged One here. So this is using your intuition, trying to stay optimistic too, with this card in particular. And again, there's some more water. You have water in every single card so far. And this deck isn't just water. Look, that's not just water. We saw the wheel, we'll take it. This is about things changing in your favor, just like the moon has cycles. The wheel, that's about, new cycles too. And you really being, writing could be important to you at this time. And maybe you want to try something like, journaling or like writing things out as though you already have them. Maybe you have a manifestation journal or something. That's coming through here too. Being very, the ability to manifest here. And I feel as though this, this Hanged One, they're very relaxed. They're not fighting it. They're realizing that sometimes things take time. And this King of Cups energy is also very like contemplative, sort of like it's a dreamer energy, but it's also, again, it is a stable energy and it is a very powerful energy. And then when you have the wheel here, this does remind me of yes, like creating your own reality, of course, but also with the spider there, I'm feeling as though some of your intuitive abilities could definitely be enhanced at this time. I'm seeing the moon in multiple cards here. Now, we didn't talk much about the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is maybe you're not seeing an opportunity. All right, you may not be seeing an opportunity, and it could also be that so far nothing's really made you happy, and perhaps at times you felt like it's just never going to work out. But I'm seeing that change around. There's a shift here. When I started reading off with the sun, and it happens to be a Leo reading I'm doing, that is like really good energy there. And the Five of Cups, so this four, you may be moving on from something, and it just, there's definitely a message here about you making sure that you're focused on the positive. If something didn't go well in the past, and focusing on the opportunities you do have, that's a good idea actually too for you, Leo, in September, is to just make sure you're expressing gratitude for the things and the people that you do have in your life, and that will help you attract more to be grateful for. So there's a level of abundance here, and being very clear when you are manifesting. Make sure you're being very, very specific. If you just say, I want love, well, that's really not very specific. And you could get love, but it could come with a lot of other issues, So make sure you're being very clear about what it is you want. Say how you're going to get it too. What does it look like? And I've always heard that, like, talking about it as though you have it, and that can be tricky to get used to, but it is like kind of talking yourself into something really, but talk as though you already have it. Like, I'm so grateful for this job I have, where all of my coworkers, we get along well, we collaborate. We have, our intentions are very clear, and everybody does their part, and I feel valued at this job because I hear things of appreciation, or be very, very specific if you can. And again, express it as though you have it. And maybe for some of you, writing's not your thing. Draw it, paint it, however you can express what it is that you want. And again, tap into your intuitive psychic abilities, okay? Because whatever this is with this wheel here, and the fact that it says something similar on this other, the water oracle card, which so much water here. This is it could be just Sorry, what was I talking about? Sorry. Yeah, about something being destined, because this is the wheel of destiny, so to speak, right? And making sure that we're seeing all the possibilities around us here. All right. And because especially when we have the 4 and 5 of cups, like make sure you're really paying attention to what is around you and make sure you're being honest with yourself. All right. And then the 8 of Pentacles wants to come in. That's some earth energy here. And so you have water, you have yourself here, and then you have the 8 of Pentacles, earth energy. And, you know, this is, again, a very creative energy. So, again, expressing yourself creatively, manifesting your dreams, hopes, wishes, desires. There's also something about allowing the dreamer in you to come through here. I'm seeing a lot of sort of dreamy energy here within this reading for you. And but at the same time, I can see that you're being practical here in September, where you're making sure that you're particularly in Virgo season itself, which is coming which actually by the time I post this reading, it may have just started. But making sure you're keeping yourself on track. And it's like you realize that you can't have things without doing the work. And so that's coming through. And again, it's an 8, so that's about cycles too. And then you have the Empress here, and that's going to be our final card for this reading. The Empress is all about being able to create, being in the flow here, but it is going to involve a decision. I can't let that go. It is going to involve a decision. Something could come to light though here with the sun and the moon there, and you could be letting go of things, people, places, things that just aren't suited for you anymore. And that's going to free up some of your own mental energy and all that, and energy in general, just to be able to focus on what does matter and do the work and maybe master something. And the Empress here, it could be a pregnancy coming in. I'm getting something too about, your child could actually be a Leo, or your significant other could be a Leo. That's coming through for me now too. And then there's something just like stop and smell the flowers. And this Empress is sitting here, possessing all the energy of all 4 queens, and realizing, that they didn't get to this status by, just by luck. This is something that, some of it is destined, but then other parts of it is we have to work for it. So it's having that balance and being comfortable where you are and knowing that, you're absolutely worth it. So let's go ahead and see what other opportunities you have coming in, or what they want to tell us here. Okay, so I'm hearing Cheyenne. Acceptance. Accept something that you cannot change. Bloom where you are planted. Keep growing. Look at that. Right with the Empress card. Seriously, and even the sun shining on all of it. It's like this sun here is connected to this acceptance, and it leads to this Empress. And it's like it's all connected here. This is all connected for me. This growth, and again, like bloom where you're planted, right? And then here's the Empress bathing in the sun and basking in it and getting that vitality that's needed. That's another thing with the Sun card and with the Empress card, that vitality, that restoration. And it may mean taking a pause. It could mean taking a pause. Now your Law of Attraction card. It's actually called Spiritual Awakening deck, I believe. You have the Law of Manifestation. Oh my goodness, sorry for yelling, but I knew you would get this. I knew it. And this is letting go of trying to control life and allowing miracles. All right. So again, like be happy where you are, and just know that this, again, here with the wheel, the Empress, the sun, I mean, things are looking up here. Things are looking up, and make sure that you're, creating healthy boundaries too. I do want to throw that in there as well. Be careful, careful who you trust. We have that. I'm also picking up on Twizzlers. Somebody may like Twizzlers. Beacon of light in the night sky are there to guide you. Oh, beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. That's navigating. Again, finding that direction, making the right decisions. Love messages for you we have. I just heard something about lighten up, Buttercup. I don't know if Buttercup was a name or something, or nickname. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our pasts hold us back from the future. So letting go. This was coming through here with the 4 and the 5 of Cups, letting go. You feel like home to me. This could be someone else's message, or the same person, or it's you speaking to them. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring so much happiness and peace. Mm. And then you're mysterious. I could never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. I feel like that you having an experience maybe with someone else. And then I am getting sort of something being unclear and some sort of apologetic energy, and someone feeling as though they are, they're open to hearing things out, you or the other person. So, oh no, I just heard a door slam. Some of you are not open to that, and you've accepted, that something just isn't going to work. I'm hearing Deborah. I'm also getting something about snake skin. Maybe you like that pattern of like snake skin, or if you have something snake skin, but also snake skin that's like shedding, something that no longer fits, like basically, and so you can have something better. So what you see in others is reflected in yourself. When you confront your shadows, everything you see changes. They want one more on that. And faith. When you leap, the net appears. The moment that seems the longest is the one just before you land. And your animal card is the Dolphin Guide. Balance, play, have some fun. This is about your breath and the subtle body. So this is releasing, and there you have again, moon and water. You have moon and water a lot. So maybe your moon sign is in a water, or your moon placement, or you have a water sign in your moon placement. You know what I'm trying to say. So maybe you have a Cancer moon or Scorpio or Pisces moon, but things are coming through here. And so release built up stress with breath, movement, and sound. This will help you harmonize, communicate with others, and manifest more effectively. Communication. This is about psychic channels. So you started off your reading was about your psychic abilities, and now you have, again, here with the moon and the water, again, psychic abilities. And you had the King of Cups and the moon. So that is all very psychic energy here. And for one of my favorites, 444, you are guided and protected. Angels watch over you with love and encouragement. That's what I have for Leo. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment. I hope you have an awesome September. Stick around if you want to see more. And know that I've done readings for all of the elements. By the time you see this one, I've done, I've done fire, air, and earth. So you can check out all of your placements if you would like. I also post weekly readings for the collective and lots of Libra bonus readings. So if you have anywhere, Libra in your chart, you might want to check those out too. Oops. We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. All right. Sagittarius. All right. So already Sagittarius, I'm hearing something about a partnership, and I'm also hearing Stan and also Lincoln. So if you haven't watched me before, I do channel, so you may hear messages that seem pretty specific to someone, but they may or may not resonate with you. So these are general readings. So take that as everything as it resonates. Don't try to force it. And please check out the description box for the disclaimer. You have free will, final say, and use your own intuition. And here we have for you, thank you, gratitude, accepting what is sustaining you. So this is going to mean you're going to need to have, you're going to have clarity on that, on what it is that really is there. I'm getting something too about maybe needing some sort of support, or like where you're helping others or where they're helping you. There's something there. And I'm also getting Leo. I did just do Leo's reading, but I am getting sort of a lioness energy here. Getting a very Venus energy too here. And lighthouse. All right. So when the seas are rough, search for the light. Some of you could certainly be a light worker, or you're working for one, or as one, or you're working with one. So either of those, any of those. I looked at the bottom of the deck, and you have blessings here. So blessings. So we've got gratitude, blessings, and being a light worker. Hey, some of you may have some sort of business as a light worker, an energy healer, life coach or something, and maybe you're really starting to amp things up with regard to that. Maybe things are coming together. Maybe you're wanting to take things to a new level. I'm hearing Holly. I'm also getting a name like Mathers. And something about marshmallow. Oh, okay, s'mores too. So this is, look at the bottom. You've got the star card here. All right. So let's take a look at the Seven of Cups here, water energy, and then the star, that's Aquarius energy. So this is having a lot of opportunities possibly and knowing how to choose what's really going to make you happy, bring you satisfaction. It means you do have a lot of blessings coming in, it seems, for September. Whether you see them as blessings or not, though, is something different, because some of them might appear to just be meh, but they're actually possibly maybe one of those choices would be the right choice. Maybe it's something you haven't tried before. I'm getting turtle energy. This could be mother energy as well, connecting you to Mother Earth. Maybe it's time for you to get grounded. It's also, you may actually be in need of a little staycation. Let's see, I'm getting something about recognition though. So maybe there is going to be something of success in the month to come. And the star card here, this is, moderation, but also being comfortable where you are. You notice this person has one foot in the water. They've got their kind of the lower leg here on land, and they're very connected to this, sky star energy. They're really kind of really there's something about feeling whole here. All right, something about feeling whole, something about feeling balanced and fulfilled. These are your wishes coming true when you wish upon a star, right? And next you have the Seven of Pentacles, but we do need to know which way to go. You now have two sevens, so 77 could be a number that's important for you. Maybe it's a birth year or something, but it can also be some, like spiritual lessons, spiritual tests, but it could also, it's a sign of inner wisdom, 77. It's like connecting with your spirituality and your intuition, but also realizing like where, and look, there are more there are stars in a lot of these cards. I think every card might have stars, but no, it doesn't actually. So I take that back. So yeah, you're getting like twinkle, twinkle, little star here. And you also have with this blessings card, and it being a yellow bird, this is about communication for me. And I feel as though you are going to, first of all, you could see a yellow finch or goldfinch, sorry. The females are more of a dusty color with a little bit of yellowish mixed in, and then the males are like bright yellow with black. And they're communicators, they're they're communicators, and even though they might be small, their voices are mighty, beautiful communicators. And I'm hearing something about an orchid plant. Maybe some of you have an orchid, or you have something like that has orchid prints or a print or cherry blossom print on it. All right, so that's coming in. I'm getting something here about stability too, about stability leading to fortune, or your fortune is your stability. So Seven of Pentacles, that's the person wondering like, where do I put my resources? And they have some things coming to fruition here. I don't know, I'm getting Florence or something here, Florence, but or Florida. I'm getting Florida too, and so where am I putting my resources? Like, is what I'm doing worth it? This person has obviously worked very hard. You can see they have patches on their jeans. I actually, speaking of jeans, I was getting the name Levi and Carl, Carla, Carlita. Okay, so the King of Cups. So this is going to be, so you have water energy here with the King of Cups. You have star energy, which is Aquarius, that's air, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles. I haven't seen any fire yet, but fire is you. There's something about Nicholas. Also, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, by this time, the person is clear. This King of Cups, they're actually clear and they've made a choice. It's possible they went with their intuition. This could be you coming up where you go with your intuition, Sagittarius. And you're clear, you're set. This leads to some stability. It's like maybe you wishing something can happen. You've got all these opportunities. You're figuring out maybe in the month of September which way to go, because you're seeing you could be successful doing. There's more than one option, right? And this could definitely have to do with work. It could have to do with anything. Though I'm hearing something too about violin lessons or the name Viola or Violet. There's something going on there with that. And so I'm hearing something about silly Sally, silly Sally, Sally, silly Sally. Maybe Sally, you need to have more fun, I don't know. Or maybe Sally is someone who loves to laugh, or you have a crossed over loved one. So named Sally who like to laugh, but there's something there. There's something about maybe having to put someone on notice here too. like, having to speak up. But with the blessings here, I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. The blessings, there's a lot of yellow. So your sacral shock, or sorry, your solar plexus, your willpower, your drive, your confidence. But it's like having that inspiration, knowing which way to go. I'm gonna get some clarifiers here. Let's see. Which I get clear. I'm doing that in all the readings anyway, but so there is cause for celebration here. It is though as though you're getting what it is you want, and it's by it could be by Thanksgiving, or maybe you have some important date around Thanksgiving. Maybe your birthday's around that time, and you're maybe even on the cusp of Scorpio. But I'm getting something about Ben's. Okay, there's something about if somebody were to try to trick you, you are protected. You could get a message that, or just some information that it might be a little confusing, or the person or other party just, you're too wise for it. You're wise enough to know to see through it if it's not a good opportunity. Because some of these in this cup here, the Seven of Cups, they're not going to be the greatest. But the King of Cups, being a king status too, they're knowing where to choose, but it's you're going to think it over. You're really going to weigh your options here, it looks like. Yeah. And what makes you feel about it. And then you have the King of Pentacles, right? So this is perfection. This is like, now you have two kings here. So this is earth energy again. So you have a lot of water and a lot of earth. And then you have that Aquarius energy. And so this again, this is like maybe you being the person people are going to. You could be, I am sensing this does have to do with resources, time, money, love, affection, anything really when it comes to the pentacles that's in the 3D realm. It does usually have to do with your physical realm. So it could have to do also with your body. There's something here about, we're seeing the castle a couple of times. I'm actually hearing something about Disney. Maybe you're a Disney fan, or somebody was. Okay. And I'm getting that this person's able to really make something out of what they do have. So and I feel it's because you're grateful. Okay. I feel like this energy is an energy that already is grateful and thinks things through and notices. There's something too, yeah, definitely about noticing, but there is something about, there's stability happening here. There is stability. So I'm hearing something about Bassett or Bassett, a name in Lakewood or something like that. I'm getting maybe camping even for some of you. Maybe you've ended the summer with some camping. We have the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords, air energy. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, they're wearing yellow here. It's like you had to be really brave with something, and you had to you had to even maybe cut some people out, cut some people off, not physically cutting them, but removing them from your life really, and not, and that could happen. Maybe some of you are considering that, but it might lead to some better stability for you if you were to do that. So if things are kind of rocky or shaky, you may be reconsidering that. This could also be, there's someone in your friend group. Could be a family member too, though, and it could obviously certainly be love. But this also can certainly have to do with work, as I said, because, I am getting, it's definitely affecting your stability, whatever this is coming in. And this is reaching for the light too, okay, this whole reading. Reaching for the light, reaching for what does bring you happiness, reaching for what does have you feel more stable. Because there are opportunities here. I'm seeing it. And, and also you could worry about hurting somebody's feelings or vice versa. But being strategic is not being mean necessarily. It's not being conniving or anything. Five of Swords gets kind of a bad reputation, but really it can have to do with planning and strategy and how to manifest what it is you want. And sometimes people are going to get hurt. We can't always please everybody, but it's not on you if it is, unless of course you really do something to purposely hurt someone, like, but I don't see that happening. But it could be that, it's, like resolving disputes, even that could happen. And that could lead to a better sense of hope and freedom. And it's like, alas, I can move forward, I can breathe again, that sort of thing. So I have here the Five of Pentacles. So 55, that is some change, and it definitely could involve another person. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles. And look, the Queen of Swords as well. So you have so many, but you have so many court cards, and not just court cards, queens and a king here. So so you almost have the Empress here basically, because you have 3 out of the 4 queens. So it's the Queen of Swords is someone who is very direct, very clear, very focused, great communication, right? There's no wishy-washy here. And then the perfect balance here is this Queen of Cups, who they're also not wishy-washy, despite them being water energy and sort of dreamy and all that, but they're the queen of the deck, right? And same with this King of Cups. They're the king and the queen here of this very creative, intuitive, maybe even heart-centered decision making, but they don't get thrown off track. All right, again, being kings and queens. And I see almost like, because here I have 3 women. There are like something about three strong women here. Or it could just be, feminine energy. It doesn't have to be female. It could be, I'm picking up on 3 feminine energies here, working together and being able to celebrate. Because look what we have in this card here with the 3 of Cups. There's a celebration, and it's right underneath the star. That's happy times. The 5 of Pentacles, yeah, you may have to leave someone out in the cold here, unfortunately. But sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to let go to glow up. So but you're not somebody's crutch, so to speak. You can't be somebody's everything all the time, right? I mean, obviously, unless you have a baby. I mean, the babies, then you are their everything all the time. But there could be, I don't want to overlook it. When I have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, yeah, there could be some not so truthful energy here, and just sort of something not being done the right way, like kind of maybe done a little underhanded, or could have left you feeling crummy, or that sort of thing. But let's see, anything else here? Yeah, I just feel as though make sure you're focusing on what you do have, seeing the blessings before you. That's important, seeing the blessings before you. And also, some of you may be relying on your faith more heavily, or also the name Faith could mean something to you. And then I see this as a good month for opportunity, and for really getting clear on things and doing what you're most comfortable with, right? So let's see what else we get, though. So the Lionsgate portal, you could be connected to that somehow. It's like 88. So maybe 88 even is something for you. Again, cycles. This could certainly have to do with your abundance, manifestation. I'm getting ace energy, like you have an ace coming in. Be vigilant and ascending. Yeah. All right. So a new perspective's coming soon. Keep your eyes open and be ready to flow with the changes. Ascending. Because you demand more from yourself, others respect you deeply. You rise to a new level. Again, when you are glowing up, sometimes we have to let go of, what's no longer serving us. And unfortunately, sometimes that is a relationship with another person. So however that may look for you, only take what resonates, please. I'm getting the name Isla. The law of truth, love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. See, it keeps coming back to this sort of, for some of you, maybe a very small percentage, but for some of you, it is like this kind of energy I'm feeling like over here, that something needs to change in a relationship in order for you to be that lighthouse, in order for you to have those blessings, fully experience those blessings. All right. Just feel like you're not going to let anybody in that is going to dull your light in any way. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to crickets and breathing in the cool night air, the dark. So not being afraid of the dark, and maybe even enjoying those moments alone. Okay. And connecting with nature, again, that's coming through. Next, you have a couple of love messages. Whoa, what do we have? 2 of them. All right, we have 2. Father wounds and wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. This could be you or the other person. It could also be a temptation coming in too and making sure you choose wisely. And then we have father wounds. Again, these are only going to apply to some of you. And these are actually separate messages. If they connect, wonderful. But I don't want to cover up that blessings bird here. And you have, there's a side, oh, oops, sorry. My father is a big influence on my behavior now, even as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. This was kind of a reading that was pretty, I felt a lot of feminine energy here. So, okay. And this, soon. I'm going to contact you soon. Oh, some of you may feel this coming, by the way. Also getting zebra energy. I'm hearing something about Smokey Robinson. So Smokey and then Robinson could be totally separate, or there could be a connection with Smokey Robinson. Maybe your father liked that or some sort of figure in your life. And then you have change. The tide that goes out soon comes in again. Ride the waves knowing that you have another chance. You know, everything is temporary. That's why it's important we appreciate the good, right? When it's here. And remember when things not so great are here, this too shall pass. And you have B guide. Find balance, find abundance. Okay, it's a balance and abundance. So there's an important dance between work, play, responsibility, and stillness. When you feel stagnant, tap into your creative resources to achieve success. Whoa. I'm getting the name Jim. Any variation of that too. 1919, a sign of patience. Patience and hard work make dreams a reality. And then 313, a sign of optimism. Embrace the positive change coming. You do have some positive things coming in here for September. Thank you, Sagittarius. Please consider hitting the thumbs up for me, leaving a comment, sharing. Please subscribe, consider it. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's what I have for you. It looks like you're going to have a pretty decent September for most of you if this was your reading. And I'm doing all the elements, so you can check out your other signs there. And let's see what else we have. Right, and Aries. All right, so Aries is next. Please check out the description box for the disclaimer. You have free will, final say, and your intuition knows best. These are general readings. They're not personal, of course. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm doing these readings for all elements, so feel free to check out your other signs for September, Aries. What do we have coming in? There's the tarot deck. I'm shuffling this a little bit, and we're going to shuffle that. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to get you a card from one of these oracle decks. We are going to cover messages regarding your abundance and also a few love messages, then an animal oracle and an angel card. What? You have the ripple effect, part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. Could definitely be, I'm hearing mulling something over. And then I'm also hearing something about taking a stand about something. If you haven't watched me before, I do channel, so I may get names and specific things come through. And of course, that may only apply to one or two of you at the time. So, Whale, your voice matters. Speak your truth. This may involve written communication in some way too. Could be journaling, or it could be, because whales are record keepers. You could feel that you need to take care of, oh yeah, this is totally about making sure you're attending to details and keep a record, document, right? Even if it's something like your own intuitive ability or the dreams you're having, and that you get, maybe you get like premonitions or something, and you're just starting to feel maybe your third eye opening more, or mindfulness or something like that. And then keep a little journal of that, you know, because it's nice to look back and realize, yeah, I really did see that coming, or I felt that, and know that it was real. And then you have going forward. Going forward. Okay. So, and again, that goes right along with the ripple effect. So I love how these cards are all connected already. All right. What do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Any placement for September? And again, action. Some big energy coming in here with this 8 of Wands. Could be a Capricorn too. This is the, yeah, so it could certainly be a message coming in, but there's something about movement here. All right, movement. You may be expressing the need to move in a different direction, or just a new direction going forward. If you're moving on, maybe you're letting someone go. King of Cups energy. All right, so the King of Cups, actually I think the other two water signs had this. So I think every fire sign, I think, has had this in this reading today. Wow, cool. I don't know that that's happened yet in a reading like this. So anyway, the King of Cups, you know, they've decided in this card, the person, oh, and look, and there's a nice little dolphin, so another sea creature here, have some fun. King of Cups. It's funny because like the expression does not match the body language. The body language looks pretty open, um, kind of have made a decision here, but I'm wondering if there's going to be like kind of doubting it, or just not being super pleased with something here, an opportunity that could come in. Also, I feel as though this could be kind of pointing to past hurt in some way, with the Three of Pentacles here, collaboration. Um, Again, like the details. Someone here's looking at the plans, looking the plans over. So you could, this is the Wands energy is fire. King of Cups is, of course, water energy. And then the Three of Pentacles is earth. Let's see what else, though. King of Swords. So you have two kings. The King of Swords, that's very direct energy, boss energy, definitely. And the King of Cups and the King of Swords, they seem as though they're pretty opposite. But in this deck, I don't really feel that. I feel as though, oh, I definitely feel sort of a coldness here coming from this King of Swords. So you may have to be pretty blunt about something. You might have to be. I'm hearing Rachel. So there might, might need to be, and also getting Wagner. And I'm hearing something about apologies, my apologies. I don't know if you're going to be willing to accept somebody's apology here, or even accept the outcome to a situation. Maybe has kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth, so to speak. Even though this is a king, I feel it's sort of a younger energy. So maybe this is somebody who is very inspirational and kind of an old soul. I'm getting the number 33. Maybe the person is 33, or you're seeing 33s. But it's kind of a young boss energy, actually, that I'm getting. So you may be, in a role that a person your age wouldn't necessarily always have. Like, so you could be ahead of your time almost. Two of Wands. All right. So you're making a decision here. Again, fire energy. What else do we have? I'm hearing Laura. Okay. So you have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you do have quite a bit of water here. I want to just tune into this a little bit. Okay. So a little bit of nostalgia here. So this Three of Pentacles, you could be getting a little bit of recognition that you didn't always have. Like you haven't always been received that. I do feel like you're getting an Ace of Cups here. I don't see any aces here, but I do feel you're getting an Ace of Cups. So this could certainly be something that is going to be near and dear to your heart. Maybe it has to do with your dreams, your desires. Maybe it's something creative opening up for you finally. Huh. Yeah. I'm getting sort of a needing to have some fun here too, energy. You've got this intuitive energy around here too that I'm feeling. Interesting. I'm hearing the name Tuck or Tucker. I just feel this is a very kind of, it is an open-hearted energy, but at the same time, it's almost like being smart about it, about when you're going forward. So because you realize this is part of something bigger. I see this wheel here with the Page of Cups. Cups are pages are messengers. So again, I'm getting sort of a youthful energy tied to the Cups energy, tied to the Cups suit. The Two of Swords, it's like the person hasn't quite gone out of yet. There may be something about going out of your comfort zone here, doing what feels right. I'm definitely getting sort of an open and then a closed energy. So this could be an on and off relationship, or you could just be, not quite sure where your heart is taking you where you really want to go. But it is about speaking your truth and making sure, that you're really, as you go forward, that we're not going too fast. I mean, because it's Eight of Cups, there's something here I'm getting. Um, you want to make sure you're being kind of, we're keeping control here. This could be some introspection and self-discovery here. We are going into Virgo season. I mean, I'm getting sort of hermit mode energy. Some of you may be looking to take on a mentor. I'm getting this sort of passionate, really wanting to go forward, adventurous, sort of confident energy here. And I feel like this is confident body language here with this King of Cups. I feel as though there's something I'm kind of missing here, though. Sometimes this will happen, with one of the three readings that it might happen, but this is about change. I'm getting some sort of change here. Um, I'm almost getting a message too with somebody here. Although you should be happy, it's like kind of not being, I don't know if it's because you're not appreciated or you don't know how to receive compliments. Maybe someone's told you that. Maybe it's like really, it's hard for you to receive compliments. But I am getting a supportive energy here. Even if, the way this King of Cups is right here, this is just such an interesting energy. They're sort of not even really, I will say, it's a little, this person looks sad. They look like they're holding on to something or they're in something that they should be happy with, but it's not as much fun as they maybe thought, or they don't have as much freedom, perhaps. And it could be that's why there's sort of a decision to make here. I see you getting that decision and getting that clarity. I'm hearing monkey. I am seeing you get that clarity here with with the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, by the way, Punky Brewster is coming in. I don't know if you watched that show, Punky Brewster, or if your child had a doll of it or something, or what. But I'm also getting 41 and 44 as like ages, and 1976 as a year. I'm hearing polar bear too. This has to do with the supernatural. So this could be about like kind of the veils opening, new wonders. Like it's almost like there's something better out there. Mm. You could be tapping into some ancient wisdom here. This is about trusting the foundation you've laid too. All right, trust the foundation you've laid, and know that you'll be able to maneuver through emotions. Okay, you'll be able to maneuver through emotions, but so if you don't trust what you see or sound, or if something doesn't feel right, I see you moving from that. I see you moving on from that. Okay. Um, what else do we have? It's just there is this opportunity. I'm getting eagle energy, so you'll be able to soar above. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, like this is working hard. So you now have the 8 twice. 88 could mean something for you. And you're gonna letting go of this stress here. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles, again, the details are taken care of here. Needing to really mull things over, look things over. I think mull things over came up in the very beginning. And it's the 10 of Wands, like you're close to a completion, or you're close to, because we're getting the Ferris wheel here, and like you're not going round and around. You're actually, that's like the Wheel of Fortune in a way coming through. What fits, what aligns with you. And this is going to lead to freedom too. There's also something about a house on the hill. You couldn't live near to, or you grew up near a building that you thought was haunted. I know these are I'm getting Natalie too. And then we have Judgment. Yeah, needing to make a decision, a judgment call here. This could definitely be a revelation, all right? And then you have the King of Wands. So you have the Judgment card, the King of Wands, that's fire energy. You now have 3 kings. The sign before you, I think Sagittarius had 3 queens. And then you have hermit mode. I did kind of pick up on hermit energy, as I said. So the 10 of wands, being able to put that stress down. But again, it's like you work hard enough to get to a certain place by paying attention to all the details, putting in the hours. This is allowing you to free up and move forward from something, and then needing to make a decision, which direction are you going to go. This revelation does come in about something that maybe should make you happy, doesn't necessarily, possibly, it's for some of you. And then with you get this clarity, though, because maybe you get some sort of reinforcement or a sign or something, or somebody says something you realize, oh, that's the way, that's what I want, this is what I want. And actually, and then you do. So there's some introspection, there's an offer here, a message of kindness perhaps, and things become very clear here with this, with the Judgment card and that queen and that King of Swords. Things are getting really clear, and it may take some introspection for you. Okay, Aries, you may feel like, particularly with this, somebody wants me to say something about pecan versus pecan, like the way something said. People could be saying the same thing but different, or you just had a conversation, or you will in September, where somebody pronounces it pecan or pecan or some word differently than you. And I'm just picking up on something funny about that. There's something funny about that. This could involve a Gemini. Yeah, there's something there. But and also here you'll notice the Hermit. They have this sort of emblem here, like a badge or something, where basically I think it's like they've earned this. They go forward. So there is something about earning something, being recognized, being noticed. In the King of Wands, this could certainly be travel here with this 8. I'm picking up on travel for sure for some of you, and kind of blending in too. But it's like you're with this King of Wands energy. That's some big fire energy. Seriously, that is some big passionate energy. That is someone who knows what they want. They go after it, and guess what? They get it. Yep. And there's also, you could be very observant at this time, feeling very psychic. So this is definitely the King of Wands going forward for sure. And you are, this is speaking your truth. You do have that King of Swords, and then just making sure whatever you're doing really does fit. What else do we have? I'm seeing a bill of sale. So that could be a purchase for you. Self-care, spoil yourself in the moonlight. You may want to tune into what your moon sign is too. Whatever your moon sign is, you may want to check that reading out too. Law of Attraction card for you, Spiritual Awakening card. The law of cause and effect. Change your beliefs, change your life. Speak your truth. Your voice matters. I'm going back to this card here. Yeah, there's just something, again, with this Queen of Cups that's a little bit off. It's almost like not being able to really get into something, but then you end up getting that clarity. Like something maybe not what you thought or something, and then you get that clarity. You could have mixed emotions, essentially, is what I'm trying to say, I think. Obsessed. This is a love message. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. And we have something to say. So there is something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for you for the right time to tell you. Oh my goodness, Aries, either you are crushing on somebody or they're crushing on you. And this isn't, I'm not getting a creepy obsessed energy, but it certainly could be. Not the right time though. This may you be saying in response, I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Or someone's told you that. And then oh, wow, okay, so Sagittarius had father wounds and you have mother wounds. My mother's a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. This could be the other person saying this to you. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Interesting, because I love these readings. Sagittarius had a bunch of queens on the table, and they had father wounds. So they had a hard time connecting with their masculine energy. You here have all these kings and a difficult time connecting with the feminine energy. So some of you, you may want to kind of balance out those energies here. It doesn't even mean necessarily you have mother issues or that they do, but it could just be a message for you to, get more in touch with the feminine too, if you feel that is the right thing to do for yourself. And we have jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Somebody, it really is into you. I am getting someone, and they want to know if you're going to listen, if you like, you're willing to speak with them possibly, or if what they say is going to go over well. What else do we have for Aries? Whoa, we have clarity. You carry the very light. We got the Hermit card. This will dispel your confusion and show you the way home. Yeah, because I just said the mixed emotions possibly coming in. So you will get that clarity, though, particularly with that Judgment card here and the Queen of Swords. Aries, do me a favor, please. If you would, consider subscribing. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment, share. I'd appreciate it. Butterfly Guide, joy, change, new cycle. This marks the start of an important life cycle. You are emerging new and transformed. Be lighthearted and open to receiving new people, places, and things. Ooh. Whoa. Oh my goodness. And I said in your reading 33, that's a sign of blessings. Your angels bring peace, love, and illumination. And then there's 212. That date could mean something to you even. Or you could be 21 turning 22. This is a sign to strengthen trust. You need to trust more in yourself and others. And then you have 2020. This is also about your vision. This is for me. This is learning to trust your intuition. All right. And not beating yourself up for something if it wasn't what you thought it would be or something. This is a sign of peace within with 2020. 2020 could have been important for you too. Keep calm as you transition into a new life. Wow. That's what I have for you. And I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful September. And again, please do feel free to subscribe, like, I would appreciate it. Thanks.